Whoa, where are we? This isn't the studio. Where can we be? This can't be true. This I must be sleeping. This must not be right. You dumb idiot. This is obviously true. Folks, welcome back to Gatesy's Win More, Lots More, presented by Batavia Downs Gaming and Hotel. And I think we might be back. The Buffalo Sabres are back to 500 somehow after beating the Carolina Hurricanes. Yes, them. 4-1 on home ice, and what a game this is. Since, Rasmus Dahlin's come back, this has been a whole new Sabres team. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games, clawed themselves out from what felt like the depths of hell, and are playing phenomenal hockey right now. We just need to get this out of the way right now. What the hell is going on with Beck Malenstyn? How did he become Connor McDavid? He's been great the past couple of weeks, and the goal he scored tonight. Oh my God. I don't know if he got possessed by some sort of ghost, some sort of demon, but for him to score that goal, I'm telling my grandkids about this. This is the first thing I tell them when they're out of the womb. I'm going to show them this video of Beck Malenstyn scoring like that, and that might be a case to turn the season around right there. But an incredible game, top to bottom from the Sabres, the way they played. We'll get into all that in a bit, but I want to give some props to a guy that gets shit on a lot from Sabres fans, just anywhere, anytime he plays. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen stopped 29 of 30 tonight. Was incredible. A little scary at times, a little aggressive, whatnot. But when it came down to it, he made the saves in the third period. The Sabres got outshot 13-4 in the final frame, stopped them all. That's what the Sabres needed from him. He made some big saves. He made the saves he had to make, first and foremost. Didn't let anything by. You have a close game, one could squeak through. We'd have a much different conversation right now. It'd be sad. The Sabres probably would have snowballed from there, but he didn't. He made the saves. The Sabres probably played their best team game all season, and the way they played tonight was awesome. They now have 4 forward lines that can roll now that you've added Zach Benson into the lineup. The top line can, they're moving, they're finding ways to play, but their middle 6, their fourth line even, are playing fast. The Sabres were trading chances all night with the Hurricanes, just going back and forth. And I feel like I haven't seen the Sabres play like this in a very long time, where they're playing with speed, they're playing with energy, they're taking it to teams. And this was such a great sight. Like, having Zach Benson back was awesome in his first game since October 30th. He had an assist on the Tage Thompson empty netter, but he was creating chances all night. His line with Tyson Kozak, those two were so fast together, so happy to find some success in the middle 6. Now that the Sabres are getting healthier again, I didn't really believe it when I said it, but I did, that they're going to get better when they get healthier. I was not expecting it to be this quickly, because they looked like a completely different team than what we saw just a few days ago. Jason Zucker being back is also great. He had an assist tonight on the Jack Quinn goal. Like, this is awesome for the Sabres. But yeah, Zach Benson, that third line with him and Kozak and Ostlund, great young line. We'll talk about Rosen towards the end and kind of all the debauchery there. But the Sabres team, the past 2 games I've just turned my head upside down on what to believe and what to think, because they're coming together. You have that bad Calgary game, which sucks, but since Dahlin's come back, they've won 4 of their last 5. They're coming together at the right time. We're figuring things out, and the Sabres forward lines, I want to focus on that a little bit more. Having the ability to basically run 4 right now is awesome. It was like 2 weeks ago, we had Ostlund and Rosen on the top line, and that was basically it. They have 4 lines. You look at how things are going right now, where they can roll it and they have speed. Everyone's playing the game the right way for the most part. It's awesome. We're seeing your defenseman join the rush. The Sabres had 1 million rushes tonight. Every time you had a defenseman join the rush, create a chance, and you always had a forward back checking. That's very good. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Sabres. They're playing a game in a fun way. They're finding different ways to score, whether that be, puck in like the Quinn goal where Zucker gets it out, finds Quinn in the circle, or, you're scoring them off the rush. It's very encouraging to see. And the Sabres defense, too, backed by Mattias Samuelsson. We put a man on the moon like 700 years ago, but we'll never figure out how Mattias Samuelsson turned his career around. The jump in his game, it needs to be studied, because he's the Sabres' best defenseman right now. He had 4 blocks today. He was a +2. He's everywhere. He had some massive hits. He's a Sabres' best penalty killer too. It makes me very happy to hear. I want to give some flowers to him because he has been just awesome for the blue and gold. Tage Thompson continues his 6-game goal streak. So for those of you counting at home that, since the government reopened, Tage Thompson has started his goal streak. We're continuing that momentum. He got the empty netter tonight. So yeah, happy for him. Happy for the Sabres team. And yeah, this is a game that the Sabres normally have no right of winning. But the past 2 outings, they've played a full 60 minutes. They got outshot in the third. That's kind of expected against this Carolina team. But they survived. They didn't give up any crazy high danger chances. UPL stopped 13. There's a couple really in close ones where he made some good saves. But overall, he kept them contained. The Sabres didn't allow these crazy chances, and they just survived. They're up 3-1 going into the third. I was happy with that. So this is a big stepping stone for the team because now they have a couple days off. They have momentum. The city's caring about them again. They go to Pittsburgh on Wednesday. They can get above 500 against a Penguins team that's kind of struggling right now after a hot start. So it'll be a good test for the team. And you look in goal, too, for the Sabres. The biggest question mark all season is who's going to take the reins and run with it. UPL's taking it right now. Run the hot hand and see where it takes you. But he has been phenomenal. Let's talk just a couple other things from this game. Isak Rosén didn't play because he got sent down to Rochester. I'm not happy with that move because the jump in his game from just a few months ago at the Prospect Challenge when he didn't have a single point to now it's in the Matthias Samuelsson category of how the hell did this happen? And I think the Sabres should be rewarding guys for playing well. He has 7 points in 10 games. Goose loves Isak Rosén as well. And he's been a great addition to this team, whether he had to be on the top line playing with Tage and Ostlund, or, he's found success on the third line playing alongside, Ostlund and Jack Quinn, whatever it is. He's been producing points for the Sabres, and I don't think they should have, set him back down. Simple as that, but, I'm splitting hairs. The Sabres just beat a very good Carolina Hurricanes team 4-1. Granted, they're on a last leg of a road game stretch, so take it with a grain of salt, but, I want the Sabres to reward guys for playing well. But yeah, not going to split hairs because they won today. Also, goalie interference. There's the first period, the officiating. I don't like bitching about officiating, but that first period was interesting to say the least. It got better as the game went on, but the Sabres scored a goal. Zach Benson had a screen in front of the net. He gets pushed into Anderson. His skate clips Anderson's. It looks like Anderson could have held his ground more, honestly. Whatever. He has time to reset. He doesn't reset. Bryson scores. Shout out Bryson. Back-to-back games he scores. Good for him. But the goal gets waved off immediately for officiating. The more I watch it, the more I see it. But I think he has time to set up. 2 of the last 3 games, the Sabres have had a goal called back for that same reason. The only goal scorer on UPL, he gets knocked down. Carolina player gets tied up with 2 Sabres. He gets knocked down wide open net. And that happened right after. So, it is what it is. Again, not going to bitch and moan because the Sabres won this game. But I would like to know at some point in my life what goaltender interference is. But folks, as I wrap things up, my head can't comprehend what I've been seeing. From where we were just 2 weeks ago, where it was literally the end of the world, and it felt like that. We all saw it on the TV. The team was bad. They looked out of it. Their lines were so depleted. Little by little, they're getting guys back. They're looking a lot better. Josh Norris should be playing soon. The Sabres team, I don't want to say they're back. Folks, I think they're back. This is exciting. I just need them to stay healthy, continue to play the way they're playing. But I am going to make this up front. We need to be mean to them. Because we saw after the Edmonton game, they were saying in the locker room that they got too ahead of themselves, too big time after that. So, you all suck. Be better now. This is not good. You're terrible. I need more from all of you. But folks, let me know your thoughts on this game, the Sabres season as a whole. If you're still watching, thank you. Please like, comment, subscribe, whatever you're watching. Let me know how you're feeling about this Buffalo Sabres team right now. How do you think things are going to go in the future? Because the season is still really early. We're not even to Thanksgiving yet. But folks, thank you again for watching. I will see you all Wednesday. Let's go Sabres.